Hello and welcome to the 153rd episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today our co-hosts are Sam and Steven.
Hello.
Hello.
Today was the last day of school.
Hooray.
I love how we use the KidOYO sound effects.
Yeah.
So today was only 1 hour. I don't know for other schools, but for Hauppauge it was 1 hour. And actually, it was a very fun and productive 1 hour that we had. We got our sweatshirts for the junior hackathon. We ordered them like about a month ago, but we finally gave them out today. Sam designed them. It says champions on the back. It has the Hauppauge logo or the Hauppauge Coding Eagles logo on the front. They look really cool. Everyone on the junior hackathon team got one. And we took a lot of photos too, a lot of like champion slash like team photos. We never really took like an official team photo. This one was
Yeah.
with our sweatshirts and the trophy. Yeah, it was really cool. We had a lot of fun. We kind of just were like, wow, it's crazy that the year's over. And then in that 1 hour, we all went home after, and now we're here. We have a lot of topics today, including the Gordon Cup got an update. It's a lot taller now. Also, kind of sticker news, kind of not. Sticker Mule's running a new deal for tape. I don't know, might be
I
interesting.
love tape.
And of course, KidOYO is releasing a new feature today at 10 p.m., all after our intro. So, since it is the last day of school, it's kind of sad, but it's kind of happy too. Now we have summer, and it's not like school's ending. Of course, we have to go back in 2 months. We'll see Mr. Farrar and Miss Thompson all again. So it is fun that the summer's now here, and it's fun that like KidOYO is releasing a new feature today. When I talked to Dev about it, he said it's kind of like, like the end of the year. It's like a ta-da on the year and kind of a transition into summer. Hopefully, I also asked Dev, like, could we get any info before 10 p.m.? He said, let's wait till it releases and, kind of just symbolize like the ending. I don't think we're going to get anything before. Maybe he'll post something on Code Alive, but it's just not really likely. So hopefully you guys can all wait up till 10 p.m. If you can't, of course, it will be there tomorrow still. It's not a one-day feature. So I'm excited to figure out what it is. We kind of speculated on what it would be yesterday. Sam, your idea was it would be something with the dark mode game jams, right?
Yeah.
And Steven, you thought something with either the Python 3 editor or they're like updating the UI, right?
Yep.
And I said, I have no idea. I don't have a lot of ideas. I mean, my only one was kind of with Sam's that it could be like something for summer. And that's why Dev is saying like it will symbolize like the end of the school year. But that's my only thought. I don't really know. I haven't gotten any inside info. But yeah, so I'm just excited for that. And like I said, the Gordon Cup got an update today. It is now a lot taller. And the reason for that, not just to make it look a lot cooler, it's also because they put the team names of all the winning teams on the trophy. But they're going to run out if they go around, they can only fit 4 teams on the trophy until now. They've made a ton of new layers. Mr. Ditzel and Mrs. LaMonaco, we said we would never shout her out because it's just kind of an inside joke, but here it is. She made, or they made a bunch of platforms for it so they can keep putting the team names all around the trophy for the next few years. Sam was actually on the winning team this year.
Yeah.
This was the first year we did the Code Conquest? No, Code Clash. If you didn't know, it was a hackathon event that was just for Hauppauge or just for the Hauppauge Middle School. There were 40 people, 4 teams. It was in the beginning of the year. It was right before Thanksgiving, I believe. It was a really cool event. I can't wait till we do it next year. And yeah, so the Gordon Cup was the trophy that the team won, and they got their names put on it. So I can't wait. Maybe I'll win next year. Mr. Ferrara would never let Sam, Steven, and I on the same team. That would just be an overpowered team. I wish we could, but I understand why. We would just win, and I feel like that. Hopefully, that would be what happened if we did a hackathon, of course, or the summer hackathon, if they allow teams. If we did a TSARP team, I think it might be kind of like overpowered. We might take the win, but they also said they might do solos for that summer hackathon, so we don't really know. So I can't believe it's the end of the year. We've had so much fun. So much has come from TSARP over this time. There's a lot of like things that I look back on and it's like, that was really cool that we did. And like, for example, all the hackathons, that was awesome. Sam and Steven really helped out with that. Sam made all the artwork, and Sam is like our lead artwork guy. He's always making our artwork and all the graphic design work. So is Steven. He does a lot of that stuff too. Steven also helped with the live streams so much for those hackathons, and for this hackathon, or not the hackathon, but the game jams coming up. Steven really, every time something broke, he would be on it. I remember the microphones, especially for the UE hackathon. That was terrible. Our microphones kept falling. He kept fixing them. And
Thank
just
you,
the running. Yeah, thank you, Steven. The running of the live stream was done on his computer. He set up OBS, the software we use to stream, all that stuff. So this podcast couldn't happen, of course, without Sam and Steven. I mean, unknown to a lot of people here. I'll do some fun facts about TSARP if they interest you. Unknown to a lot of people, it was probably only I don't know, the 50th, maybe around that Sam and Steven actually became co-hosts. They were on the episodes every day, but we just called them special guests. And then the 50th episode, they became co-hosts, or that's what we called them.
Special.
Yes.
Very special. I think that was Steven's exact words when I said he was a co-host. He said, "I'm special." That was your exact words. Yeah. There's also another fun fact where TSARP is on a lot of platforms people don't know. We've been on Google Podcasts for a lot of time now, or a long time. We recently got on a bunch of other platforms. We're on Anchor. Now it's called Spotify for podcasters. We're on regular Spotify. We're on YouTube, which is a sort of recent one too. I think it was the 139th we did that around that time. So so we've done a lot of cool things, changed up formats so much. We started as more of an interview podcast, then did just topics, and then went back to interviews. There's a lot of history in TSARP over these 153 episodes. We said it a little while ago, but a lot of things are because of TSARP. For example, the Code Clash. The Code Clash was an idea we came up with on TSARP, and we're that would be cool. And then we told Mr. Ferrara, and he really got the plan into action. We had a meeting with Dev over Zoom on how it could work. This was the first hackathon, or the first, skirmish, they call them, that actually a school designed the map. I believe before that schools had done them, but never made a map on their own. This was the first one we made our own map. This was also a very cool map because there were two levels to it. Actually, there was the bottom of the school and the top of the school. So it's cool to say that TSARP was very involved in that. And so basically, thank you all for these 153 episodes. This is not the end to TSARP. We have so much we're doing over summer, but it's kind of like a big milestone in what we've done. And so just cool that we've gone this far. We've had a lot of people say, not to be mean, but just to say we would never get anywhere near this. And we didn't think we would get anywhere near this. We thought it'd be 1-2 episodes. We would get tired of it. We would stop. We didn't stop.
I'm surprised you made it to 50.
50, and then to 100, and then to 150. It's kind of crazy. We also thought we would we thought we would not keep the streak going. Every school day of this year since the beginning of the podcast, we have uploaded. And it's kind of funny to think because there's been a lot of close calls. There was one episode we fully recorded, and then I was going to bed, right? Literally in my bed, lights off, going to bed, and I was like, wait, I don't think I ever actually clicked upload. Sure enough, I ran over to my
God.
computer, booted it up, and checked, and it was like 11:40. This is a real story. You can check the upload time of one of the episodes. I forget which one it was. It was probably a while ago. It's like 11:40 something, and I quickly uploaded it. Yeah, there's been a lot of close calls.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so thank you all for listening. I hope you all tune in to the summer live streams. For the podcast episodes that we will do over summer, we'll probably at least have one. So hopefully you guys can tune into that. And thank you all for listening to these 153
Wait, I have
episodes.
something to add.
You can add it.
Guess what? So August 2023 on the 21st, Monday, if we were to upload every day in the summer, we'd we'd reach 200 episodes before the start of school.
Wow.
Yeah.
10 days before school, actually.
So yeah, thanks for bringing that up. So I was thinking, I was like, technically, we could just do an episode every day. It would be extremely tiring, very like it would just be crazy. But we would have to switch our topics, of course, to more just AI and general tech and general coding instead of just KidOYO, which we do sometimes, but a lot of it does revolve around KidOYO.
Yeah.
I don't want to start right and do like a week, then 2 weeks, and then feel obligated to keep going every day because we did that and break like a streak. So my thinking was I'm gonna talk to Dev and see what day of the week and like what our schedule is for dark mode, because if we have a schedule and he says it's gonna be these dates, we can work around that with TSARP and make a better schedule and then commit to it. But until like I know the dates for dark mode, which I'll ask him today, I don't want to give a schedule. So we'll post on Twitter and stuff like that on when we're doing episodes, and of course the dark mode live stream. So just stay tuned on all social media, Twitter, the podcast, of course, YouTube, all that stuff, KidOYO, KidOYO social media. And we'll tell you on all those sources when we'll be doing the episodes. Thank you all for listening, and we will see you on the live streams. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.